Ways. I'm Miss Katie and I am in Mr. Patient's Mama's kitchen today, and I want to share with you a little easy and kind of sort of healthy snack that will make your holidays pop. Welcome to Heritage Ways, where we honor home, celebrate heritage, and spread. I want to show you how to use this Whirley-Pop. You've probably seen them maybe in an off-grid store, online, or in a catalog like Lehman's or something like that. I've seen them all kinds of places. I've seen them for $25, $30 new, even more than that. This one we bought new, brand new in the box from Goodwill years ago. Now, I don't remember how much I paid, but I can tell you it was not anywhere near even, I mean, like it was $2 or $3, I think it was like $4.99, $5.99, something like that even, $3.99, brand new in the box. This is the only way we make popcorn in every house we've been in the RV, and we even brought it to Tennessee with us to visit Mr. Patient's mama, who we call Gran, because I wanted to make some popcorn while we're here, and this is how we do it. So I'd love to share with you how I make it in the Whirley-Pop, the amounts, and what we do with it afterwards sometimes to make it more of a holiday treat. I am using Gran's gas stove, which I love so much. Prefer gas to electric, and I will say I've never used this on an electric stove. I'm not saying you can't, but we had gas in the RV, we had gas in the last house, and I've never used it, but of course you can. I just never have. So the directions I'm going to give you are for gas, which cooks hotter and faster than electric. So just keep that in mind. The Whirley-Pop is composed of two components for the one unit. And it's just got this, the pot that the popcorn pops in. I wouldn't necessarily eat it from this because this is going to be hot, obviously. So we always pour it in something else. And then it has these, the top part. It's got the mechanism that makes you turn the handle and it makes the little wire stirrer down at the bottom to turn. And that's how it works. And you're constantly stirring that, and this whole process, once you turn the gas on the stove, doesn't take, 2 minutes at the most. This is 2 pieces, and I just want to show you that you have to make sure that it snaps on there. Get all the hooks. See, there's a hook here that leaves that door shut, and then there's a hook here and on the other side. So just get it. That's how I do it. And then you're going to be making the popcorn, and then you can pour it from this side that doesn't have a hook, and that side stays clipped. So let's make some popcorn. Hey, I'm making some popcorn for a snack. Would you like some?
Yay!
All right, so we have the Whirley-Pop assembled here, and the lock is locked. The top is locked on. I'm going to put about what amounts to probably a couple of tablespoons of coconut oil. Just kind of put it in there. It'll melt. I'm just kind of maybe a couple scant tablespoons. Then I'm going to add approximately a fourth a cup of popcorn kernels. Now at our house we don't really measure, but it's approximately a fourth a cup. My favorite these are just popcorn kernels that I got from the Amish bulk food store, and it's just, I don't know, basic popcorn. I know there's different kinds. I will tell you, one of my favorite kinds is, I think it's called the Ladyfinger, I think it is, and it's just really, it pops up tiny kernels. I don't know why I like it. It's just, I do. It's something different, and not as big pieces. It's really small. But this is just your standard popcorn kernels. Okay, I'm actually going to add another 8. All right, now in the past I've done different things. I have put my salt in here. when I was making kettle corn, I would put my sugar and my salt, maybe like a teaspoon of salt and a tablespoon of sugar. So just experiment with that. You're moving this really fast, so it should not burn if you're cooking it fast and you're moving the mechanism. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give it a turn. And yes, I did put my popcorn in there with the oil. This is what we've always done. All right, light the fire and want it on high. And actually I'm doing it just right under high, right under high. I'm gonna put it on here and I'm moving it the whole time. The grease is melting. Now you don't want to open it, but I'm just opening it just so I can kind of tell you what's going on. I'm moving those popcorn kernels. I did not put salt or anything else in it today. I'm hearing the grease melt and sizzle. This is heating up, adding moisture, actually removing the moisture from the popcorn kernels, which what makes them pop. Just a slow, continuous churn. In a few minutes, here's what I do, but it can be a fire hazard, so just know that, be cautious. I put this towel right up here. I don't let the kids do this, but I put the towel right up here because the grease can pop out of these little holes right there, or those hinges right there. So if the grease starts to do that, I just do this. Make sure it's away from the fire, of course. It's starting to pop. I have not reduced the heat and I'm continually turning. You can start to feel that it might get a little harder to turn and you'll hear fewer pops. That's when you want to turn the heat off. You turn the heat off and you might hear another pop or two. You would typically go straight to the bowl, and I didn't get a big enough bowl, but I've got this small Fiesta-ware bowl that I found before I started the video, and I'm just going to put a little bit in here. But doesn't that look great? I mean, it smells like a movie theater. And I don't see, there's nothing burned, and I don't see many kernels. So they all popped, it looks like. But typically, I would pour this in a big bowl. And I kind of do the thing around, make sure I got it all, and that's it. Nothing's burned. You know, popcorn is really good to have in bulk. It's cheap, it's easy. Our Amish friends love to have popcorn and apple cider for a snack at in the wintertime. And my grandpa, who was not Amish, he also did the same thing. So he loved popcorn balls, and he made popcorn balls. Now here's what I like to do. My favorite way to eat popcorn, and please tell me your favorite way in the comments below, because that'll be fun to hear. But my favorite way to eat popcorn myself is to use real salt. Well, that's the only kind I use, so that's what I put on mine. And chopped pecans and chocolate chips. Now I put the pecans and the chocolate chips on when it's hot and the chocolate kind of melts on there. That's personally my favorite way. I also use nutritional yeast on my popcorn and on the kids' popcorn, and it's very tasty. It's full of nutrients, and I've got a video that talks about just that very thing. Okay, so today I have put some nutritional yeast. I'll do this over here on this big bowl too. This is not cooking yeast. Like I said, I've got a video that talks about nutritional yeast. and salt for your taste. Some people put pepper. That sounds good too. Now, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to add these peanut M&Ms. I got them at the Amish salvage store, and I talk about that in this video here. But I add peanut M&Ms for a holiday snack and treat. Now, I have to be careful that some of the kids don't pick out all the M&Ms. But I have had this many times for an open house in a nice glass, even a punch bowl with a scoop, or I've had it in one of those glass dishes that has the top on it. It's festive. It looks nice. These are peanut M&Ms. Of course, if you can't eat peanuts, then just avoid that. Fun way, kind of a old-fashioned way to make popcorn, or maybe a vintage way, and it is economical. Well, if you get the M&Ms on sale or marked down or after the holiday, whatever the holiday is, you can always find candy at stores after holidays, Easter and Valentine's and Halloween and Christmas. So just think about that. But I hope you enjoy making a batch of popcorn. We did not have to use the microwave. We didn't have to use those unhealthy, expensive packets. All kinds of gook and junk in that. This tastes cheesy on its own, but check out the video referring to and talking about it. The salt is healthy on its own. The coconut oil is healthy. And the M&Ms are a treat. Thanks for watching today, y'all, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.